How to remove the tailgate on a Ford Focus. Remove these two T20 torque screws. Remove the electrics, just use a screwdriver. Open the tailgate. Disconnect the seal, just use a screwdriver. Now, pull through the pipe for the water jet. And then pull through the electrics for the high level brake. Next, remove this panel. Obviously it wouldn't happen like that in real life. Remove this trim work behind the high level brake light. As we can see, the wiring goes behind this trim work here, up to here, so we need to remove this next. Next we need to disconnect the electrics to the license plate bulbs. So get a screwdriver and pop up the lenses. I'll just edit it. Pull out the lens, disconnect the electrics, and repeat for the other side. Lift the tailgate up and pull through the wiring. Next, we're going to disconnect the electrics to the wiper for the rear motor. So undo the ground. This is on a 10mm bolt. That's the ground done. Disconnect the electric wiring to the motor itself. That's done now. Disconnect the electrics to the lock. Just use a screwdriver. Pull through. And that should be all the wiring you need to disconnect. So now start pulling it off the membrane at the back of the door. Disconnect the electrics from the rear window defroster. Just pull away. And then continue pulling away the electrics back to the main door. Right, now that we got all the electrics out, we just need to feed it through the tailgate itself. So steadily pull it through. And that's the electrics out. Next thing we need to do is remove these two struts. During this process, just use a broom to support the tailgate. So what we need to do is remove these metal clips at the end. So get a screwdriver and just lift it out. And that just lifts out. And repeat for the other side. Next we need to remove these four 10mm bolts. You may want to slacken them first. What we're going to do is totally remove one bolt on each side. So we're going to remove these last few bolts. So now we've got one bolt left, so you might want a companion just to hold the tailgate for you as you remove it. So we'll quickly remove it. So that's the last bolt out. And then both of you together, just lift it off the hinges. And you're done.